Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, actually, including your streamer, it is showtime. More piratical action. Welcome to your weekend. I hope. If you have to work on the weekend and it's part of your schedule, it's not great. Been there. If you have to work on the weekend and it's not part of your schedule, that sucks. Played a little Marvel Heroes earlier. Got my 26th hero up to level 60, the cap. Sadly, for the second time in a row, it took me 3 boxes to get a hero I didn't have. I have about 40% of the heroes, so theoretically I shouldn't be having to go dupe, dupe, not dupe, 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 not dupe. My eternity splinters are suffering now. If you're attentive, you should be able to make at least 90 eternity splinters an hour, assuming you're regularly killing things. Where did we leave off? I think I want to make a few more. Oh, he needs more coffee to function properly. And a couple more bacon and eggs. We need 2 more dodo soups. And we're hungry, so we'll eat one. All right. Next up, I think we will hit the jungle cave and see if we can't clear that out. Hey, Fizbic. Good morning. I will teleport myself because you can do that in the Caribbean. Oh, sorry, that one. A lot of people don't realize that in the Caribbean you can, in fact, teleport yourself from place to place if you're a pirate. You have to be a certified pirate, obviously. I mean, not everyone can do that. And your boat teleports too, which is helpful. All right. The jungle cave awaits. On the other side of the island, however, is Blackbeard gunboats. So we want to avoid them a lot. Ooh! Coastal dodo. We have no need to murder the dodo. Now there are 3 things in this cave. Hey, Fat Body, how are you doing? Welcome to your weekend. I hope. I presume. Let's make sure our gun is loaded for bear. Actually, I don't think we're going to be fighting bears. More likely the undead. And will I do an entire lap before I find the opening? It does appear that I will do an entire lap before I find the opening. Entire lap and then some. All right, I'm off to a great start. There's the hole. I don't have any wood. We want wood to be able to make torches to light this place, to reduce the number of unpleasant surprises. Alright, we got a bunch of wood. Thunder over Louisville in the area tomorrow. It's the kickoff to the Derby. 2 weeks of reasons to drink for 2 minutes of excitement. Well, you know, I think your problem here is that you're relying on a reason to drink. That's not a problem I've ever had, if you know what I mean. I like to drink. I mean, what do you say to a drunken streamer early in the morning? All right, we want to make sure that there's no deadies sneaking up on us. An officer's note and some piasters. But there's supposed to be 3 things in here, not 2. This is where we came in. Interesting. 4 years of working around shitty alcohol products makes me not drink much anymore. An understandable reaction. I did years and years, unsurprisingly, of fixing broken computers, finding what problems were, all that stuff. I don't want to do it anymore. I want my computers to work. I don't hand brew my own systems anymore. I did that for work for years. It's not something I have interest in continuing to do. If you go to any gas station, what your company sells, all around the checkout aisles. The high quality stuff, obviously. Is there maybe something outside? Maybe. Because, I think that this, basically anything that's going to show up on a counter like that is going to be a sparkly. And I don't see any more sparklies, you know? Oh, we've got waste rock. Aha! Aha, and there's the dead. All right. Any to the sides? No, doesn't look like it. 4 of them is more than I'm happy about, and that's the ones that spit. Come on, you want me? You gotta come in after me. All right, that's 2 down. We got at least 3 more. Charming. Armored drowned. Okay, he's got a star, so he's going to be tougher. And he throws things, which is a little bit childish. I think you'll probably agree. Let us back away for a sec. Bandage ourselves up, take a swig of Healy Potion, and go back in to finish his ugly, armored ass. Now, any more hiding about? Doesn't look like it. A stone pickaxe. Don't think we need a stone pickaxe because we actually have a copper pickaxe. But that should be 3 out of 3. We have new notes in the curios section. Put in a journal. Those deadbeats have grown completely lazy. Once we raise anchor, I'll have them keep the night watch for a month. They claim they're scared. Say, there's rustling behind that wall. It won't let them sleep. Victory is ours. No more waste rock, I'm assuming. Yep, just that one wall to bash through. Alright, we have cleaned out this island entirely. They just bid $15 billion for Brown. I don't know Brown Foreman. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll make up any expense with layoffs. It's a coastal dodo. Is it going to be foolish enough? Come on. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? Yeah, I didn't think so. I guess not that much of a dodo after all. Oh, I am a kidder. Well, Blackbeard gunboat, 2 of them, and a hauler. Once I get my boat, which is right there, actually, that will be my boat, eventually. But I have to free the other prisoners. Let's see, there's 0 of 2 in the Glorious Hunters. All right, well, we're going to head there, then. Getting towards evening. Game time. And the undead and crabs are out around my future boat. We have some singing misty things, misty orchids. Clay, which we have no need of right now. They have a couple of sources close to home. All right, that's the big ugly boar. Those things are absolute murder machines. The charging boars are bad. The other thing is fucking lethal. That is the big boy, and he just came flying after me. Oh, not good, not good. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm going to run as fast as my legs can carry me. Quick swig to heal. They're still on my butt, I assume. The charging one is. He missed. He stumbled. All right, we got the lesser of the two baddies. I believe I poked around in here and clicked at the clickables, but they weren't actually, they were like clues rather than actually something I could pick up. There's another boar. Another one of the charging ones, which are the lesser annoying ones. Yeah, I believe that is like, it's another thing that's sort of just a clue towards something rather than being something itself. That savage boar has got me terrified, I have to admit. When they hit you, they knock you like 30 yards, no exaggeration. Should I shoot him in his fat ass, you think? Or his big stupid head? His friend is coming after me. Ow. Again? Gotta run. Come on, one more fucking hit. Got him. It's the charging ones that hit and knock you for a freaking loop. All right, where is he? He's got to be here somewhere. God damn it. It was easy. What were you guys worried about? Had him the whole time. Yeah, both of them got nothing on me, you know. You know, except the whole knocking me a bajillion miles around. So, there's nothing there. Practice target. Both the wall and the boar's head stuffed with tow, or tau, are now riddled with bullet holes. Looks as if they were used for target practice. And over here was an old tanning rack. Never collected. But the question then is, where are the two things that are in here? Oh. Oh. Well, there's one. Fast travel bell. Ah, and if we... Oh, I guess that is the sparkly from outside. All right. That's one, presumably. No, that's not one. We still have not found any of the goodies here. Interesting. You know, just checking in case I'm missing something that's hidden by the shrubberies. Nice little two-level effect with a path. I wish they stopped sparkling after you had done something with them. Doesn't really look like there's any room for any sort of hidden doors or anything, you know? So the question remains, what are the goodies that are here? Up there. That's got to be one of them. A damaged flask and a page from Marcel Boucher's. That's 1 out of 2. Adventure Journal. Glorious Hunters. Tell the head of the Buccaneers about the death of his people. Appears Blackbeard's pirates butchered a group of Buccaneers. Comrades will want to know. Library. Officer's notes. Those deadbeats are growing... Yeah, we got that already. All right. Curios. Notes. Curse these pirates. They had landed and now combing the island. We barricaded ourselves inside the fortified ruin entries posted the other two. A few days ago, Louis disobeyed orders and led some off. They walked straight into an ambush. We had to pull them out, but only 2 made it back. If my musket hadn't misfired, Louis would still be alive. The pirates are closing it. Most valuable items will go into a cache. And that's a damaged flask. So that's 1 out of 2. Huh. Well, those are glowies, but they're the glowies of the plant fiber I cut. This just looks somewhat suspicious, but no, this is... Right, that's in the little nook that we found where I was certain we would find something and yet didn't. In here. Press. Ha ha ha! Ahoy, mateys! There be a secret switch you be have to pushin'. Ah, ain't that a kick in the pants? I found it. Oh, are you really gonna try this? You azure dodos? And this one too? I went out of my way to not anger and abuse them because they had done nothing to me until they attacked me, and then they must die. You know. Didn't want to. That's just a moral imperative. So you can fast travel from your boat to a fast travel point. I thought I saw a streamer do that. That's the only reason I know it. Bandages. Really? Do I not have undead essence in any of these? Or have we hit a cap on it? Alright, we've got elixirs of cruelty. That just sounds mean. Undead juiciness. I think we'll keep the bell with us, because we're going to use that pretty soon, I think. We got 2 more boar heads. I can make a... If I wanted to make, I could make 2 more trophies. Don't really want to. We do want to make... Well, we'll make 1 more bandage. Because I think 10 is the amount you need. Or it's the stack size, so... Keeping that up at all times seems to be a pretty wise course of action. And so we are going to need another dodo broth and 2 more bacon and eggs. Hey, Lone Star Wolf. Welcome to your weekend, I hope. I expect. Now, it is possible. You have to work... I only have 2 of those. We need more healing potions. Alright, we have 5 healing herbs. Oh. Well, we're going to need... Oh, alchemical base. Well, 8. We're going to need 8 clay bottles. I myself have worked Sunday through Thursday for a significant length of time. Had its advantages and disadvantages. On Sunday, I had the entire building to myself. I could get a lot of work done, or once the work was done, I could do a lot of bullshitting around. Not being able to get too overly sociable on Saturday evening, yeah, that was a negative. All right, we've got healing potions, we've got bandages. I'm going to have a quick lay down. The crab trophy over my head is a reminder to be very, very careful about whom you sleep with when you're in port, because you don't want crabs. Well, we have, the copper deposit. We probably can get a bunch of copper together, and that would probably be a good idea. Bink. That's my future boat, ladies and gentlemen. I could get the components to finish it right now, but I need a crew to be able to man it as well, so. I've only rescued one. I think there's 3 to rescue. In the demo, I think it was 9 or 7 crewmen that you had to rescue from 3 spots. So far, I've only rescued 1 crewman from 1 spot. So I think they reduced the number of crew you need to get sailing. Lots of dodos. Including your streamer. Let's make sure we're headed in... Yep. Mostly in that direction. You always want your sword out and ready, 'cause you never be knowing for certain who might be sneaking up on ya. Peppers. We are going to want wood for torches. Saw a streamer doing this and it made perfect sense. Drop torches as you're going through. Because, you know, being able to see things, hey, there's some tactical and strategic advantages to being able to see around yourself. In we go. You see, I even left one the last time I was here. Is this all there is? No, I got more over here. There we go. Interesting. It must have respawned. The wall must have respawned. Oh, we've got friends. And when I say friends, I don't mean friends. I'm hungry. Quick broth up. Some bacon and eggs. We got a cave down there. I'm probably going to have to... No, I think we can... I think that's a ramp that we can actually walk through. Alright, that's the entrance, so this is where... Right, there's waste rock there. Not waste rock, poor copper. I can see somebody walking around in there. I mean, maybe it's just a Starbucks. Right? Let us drop our rocks. Alright, we got drowned, fiddler, more drowned, more fiddlers. That apparently missed, although I have no idea how. Alright, that drowned is bad news. That one, just that one. Oh, he throws things like nobody fights like that. Come on. We both know you're there. There's no pretending. We've got more cave. We're here for the copper. We'll take. Interesting. No stone in that. I guess because it wasn't waste rock. It was all copper ore. Whoop. I heard somebody coming. Right over there is more copper ore. Poor copper ore. Poor copper ore. Cheers to the weekend. Thank you. Certainly the same to all of you. I hope you have good weekends. Us old retired folk, we still like weekends because there are other people around, but they're certainly not as important as they used to be. But I can remember so that's wrapping back around. I am not enjoying a root beer float cocktail beverage. I just couldn't resist the title. Coffee. Nowhere near as interesting. Oh, we've got another one. Do they regenerate, is the question. And I'm beginning to think that they do. Let's go ahead and use a bandage. Make sure we're all healed up. All right, I think we've cleared out most of, if not all of, this place. Which we wanted to. Now we're carrying around a whole bunch of copper to turn into copper ingots. I hear the humming. Up there it is. Misty orchids. We need those for making the alchemical base to make potions. We also need more clay because we are low on clay. And it's here. It's waiting for me. Need that for our bottles, again, for the alchemical base. It is a co-op game. So you can play it solo or you can play it co-op. A couple of my friends are playing, but we're all playing solo. Because we tend to play at different times, so it makes more sense for us to play solo. Not that we don't like each other, although I'm not sure they like me. I mean, come on. Seriously. Kind of a dick. Oh, and those there, right there, are a couple of Blackbeard's gunboats. Now, fortunately, we don't actually have to sail past them. We can happily just teleport. Do we want to just teleport? I think we're going to want to. But there was a last part of this map I don't think we had completely explored to the point where it's showing up on the map. But we definitely don't want to engage with those jerks. I accidentally pulled a couple of them into attacking me, 2 days ago? 3 days ago? Something like that. Anyway, they were quite unfriendly and probably fired 250 shots at me while missing, fortunately. I mentioned this to a friend of mine. I said, I don't know, maybe they can't hit the small boats. And he goes, oh no, believe me, they can hit the small boats. So evidently he did the same sort of thing and did not have the same good fortune I did in avoiding getting shot. Honey, I'm home with a lot of copper. No, no, no! God damn it. Get up, you lazy lump. Eventually, we're going to need the ash. we have got an awful lot of crab meat, don't we? Spicy skewered crab. All right, what we can do is we can replace the dodo with that stuff and make like 8 more spicy skewered scrab. Skewered scrab. That should free up a space over here. It did. So we got a lot of crab. I don't think we need that or that. So we drop that and that in there and more stone. Drop the rest of the stuff over in our... We're not using this storage area. It's the pirate equivalent of a junk drawer. Library. Marcel Boucher's notes. The expedition began well enough. We established ourselves on the island and took over 3 ruins. We'll sleep in the... Oh, no. This is the second part, what we just got. That's the curse of the pirates. The pirates finally caught up with us. They must have taken me for dead, though I'll soon be for certain. Blood is pouring from my belly without end. I'm sure the others in the island's remaining ruins are dead as well. If anyone finds these notes, tell Henri that the rest is smeared with blood. Oh, poor Henri is going to be really sad about that. What is the current level of my armor? All right. So we've got enough that we can make improvements. Looks like we can have enough to make 4 improvements, 4 out of the 5. We'd need 1 more, of course. 1 more. Oh no, I'm not looking at upgrade. There we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. Bastards. Ye bastards. Well, I'm going to chase down a boar, or as many as I can find. We need more hides. How are we doing on 25 ammo? Okay. There's one of the clay deposits that I mentioned that was right by my house. All right, we're looking for a couple of boars. 1 at least. 1 boar and we can upgrade our armor. It's a boar. Hey, everyone, look. It's a boar. And a couple of sows. Should be 3. Yep. 3 hides that we got. So we do have enough already. I'm hungry. There we go. We got spicy crab legs and bacon and eggs. You know, actually sounds pretty okay. I would eat those things. The dodo broth, I would be curious in trying. I assume it would taste, similar to chicken soup. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Well, that's appropriately piratical. And good evening. And welcome back. Do we have any more boars? Boars? Boars. 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 Crazy boars. Just keep you cool, boars. Old guy music reference. We have boars. Oh, actually, I mean, we have boar. We have wild pigs is what we have. Flotsam and jetsam. If you don't know what flotsam and jetsam are, there's a chapter in The Lord of the Rings called Flotsam and Jetsam. That's how I learned what flotsam and jetsam are. I looked it up. Flotsam is all of the crap that floats after a ship is wrecked. Jetsam is everything that they threw overboard to try to avoid being wrecked. I can't go to... Oh, that's just fine. Oh, here now? There we go. That's the difference between flotsam and jetsam. Pretty straightforward. Okay, now we can do at least one tier of upgrades on everything. Upgrade. Well, okay, we're going to need like 10 coarse fabrics. Let's see, we've got 18, so we know it's 11 will get us 1. And then 3 more. 8. We need 16 coarse fabric. If my math is right, it probably isn't. Okay, the survivor upgrade. Survivor's jacket. See, you note the item level is going. Now the item level is as best we can tell, best as we can tell or determine or detell the scalar. In other words, the 140 to 160 defense is a small number, but the item level difference is what really matters. If something lower, like a level 2 attacks me, it's going to do less damage, much less damage than a level 6 is. Even if they both do 100 points, this one's going to do 60 and this one's going to do 200. Upgrade. 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 Upgrade, okay. We'll upgrade chest and pants and hat. See? These cannot be upgraded any further because they're currently at level 5. To get to 6, they need the next tier of improvements, the next tier of station. And I'm not there yet. Well, we want absolutely nothing to do with these assholes. To build, I think it's 20 wood to build? It is. So I need to be carrying 20 wood with me. We're going to attempt to make it to the next set of islands. And we're going to want to drop a fast travel. If we get there. No, he's not. He's not even... Well, he's drinking coffee. I'm not actually drinking the booze tonight. I just couldn't resist having that as my stream title. What do you do with him? Evidently you watch him. Clearly, your taste is questionable. But thank you anyway. One more wood. That crab's the luckiest crab you're going to see today. Well, along with that one. Those are the luckiest two crabs. Yeah, not with rum. I wouldn't put rum in coffee. Kahlua? Sure. Creme de coco? Absolutely. Whiskey? Preferably Irish, but yeah. Ding ding, and over here we go. All right, that's bad news. We don't want anything to do with these guys. I don't think they'll see me over here, but I don't know that for sure. But I'm going to try to sneak by. I mean, we can see, you know, the pop-up for them there, but I can't physically... I can see them now. Hopefully, they'll decide I'm just a local fisherman, and they wish to leave me alone. They appear to be headed in the same basic direction I am, and they're faster than I am. This could be troublesome. As I'm trying to go over there, and they appear to be headed in exactly that direction the whole way. Oh, are they turning? That's not optimal at all. So I'm going to go around behind. That does appear... No, they're turning. It's not clear to me at all what they're doing. They appear to have changed directions. In which case, we can go back on our original heading. I bet somebody left the stove on. Or they're going back to double check to make sure they locked the door. I have that same problem. All right, so we're going to do sort of this kind of loopy number. See, I'm tempted to go and get that piece of salvage floating over there, but that would be foolish. The last time I did that without due caution, I ended up getting chased by two of his gunships for about 5 minutes. Blackbeard jerk. I guess maybe never trust a guy with a beard. Whitebeards are okay. Definitely whitebeards are fine. They're good guys. Reasonably. They appear to just be sort of circling out there. Probably waiting for clearance at the airport. I'm going to try for this one because I'm dumb. You can hear the gulls flying over. Repair kit, steel nails, and some wood. I have not turned to come and chase. This is good news. I see, once we get a full crew, we can have them sing sea shanties while we fly, soar, sail. Yeah, sail. While we're boating. Steel nails and wood. Steel nails, though. Oh, that's good. That's second tier stuff. I think. Okay, we land, we build our fast travel point, and we have reached our next island. We now have fast travel point here. All right. That's rescuing the crew and rescuing the crew. And rescuing the crew. Oh, let's head in this direction. We'll get our sword out and ready to be stabbing folk. And slashing folk. Possibly even bludgeoning folk. We've got a real nice handguard on this, so that would make some quality bludgeoning, too. This appears to be, I'm going to assume, copper. Copper. All right. We want more of the misty orchids. We've got a little bit of a hike ahead of us. I'm hungry, So I'm going to eat and eat. Ah. We've got more of the Misties. How many we have here? How many baddies? I spy with my little eye something that rhymes with pirate, because it's pirate. 3 of them at least. This one I'm guessing is like a sergeant or something. Hmm. 3 regulars and 1 big. I missed. That one didn't miss. Got him. Ha ha! They call themselves pirates. They fight like landlubbers. What a bunch of pillocks. I'll be letting you out, lad.
Free me. Do it fast.
Are you hurt? There's camp nearby. You'll be well tended there. Free the sailor. All right. Ah, okay. So I think it's going to be 2 in each of these camps then. We should be fine. We've got a supply cache with more gunpowder. A musket. Doesn't look like we've got anything else here. All right, we'll head for that one then and see what that has for us. Dodos. He's waving at me. That's nice. He's friendly. Are they friendly dodos? Oh, nanners. Hey guys, we've got nanners. Boars. More hides. I'm not going to say no. Oh, of 2 over here. Ruins. Trial Circle Ruins. 2 unique chests. Oh. Is that like a trial, like we go down there and we have to face like waves of mobs or something? I did see a streamer. He pulled this, activated this iron ring, which requires rope, which I'm not carrying with me. Guess I'm going to have to get some rope. Can't just make it, sadly. Let's... Oh, another boar. If we can get one more rough hide, we can finish upgrading all of our armor. Oh, we've made it to another of the pirate camps. Is it going to be 4 again? Looks like less. I'm seeing 2. Probably just means I'm not seeing them. Looks like it was just 2.
Careful. Cage up.
That is 4 we have released. A flibustier's hat, which means now we can have the 2-piece flibustiers if we want it. Which means we're going to have to upgrade that instead, and that's 2 components for 5 upgrades. As it has a bonus of attacks consuming 20% less stamina, which seems pretty damn good. I'm going to try and finish off the other pirate camp, and that will allow me to have all of my crew freed. Which means I'll then be able to look at... Am I going the right way? I am. At building the second-tier boat, or repairing the second-tier boat. I believe the Ketch. K-E-T-C-H. And I want to get close enough to these ruins to see what's here. That's a smuggler's cache. Oh, we can come back later for that. We want to get the pirates taken care of. Me pirate laddies. Come on. I hope it's 4, or 2 again, not 4. 2 is a smaller number. Oh, this could be more, because they've got a real encampment going here. Oh, we got one out here, wandering around. Hopefully he doesn't bring the others when I shoot him. Maybe I should just attack him and sword him to death first. There's a lot more. Dicey, a little bit dicey. But that's just leaving just, what, 2 more in a bot? Wow, no, there's more. There's 4 more. What the shit? All right, come around to the other side. Maybe we can only get like 2 from there. All right, we got him. He didn't feel that he got shot. Okay. He's tough. I'll give him that. Wait, I saw damage. Oh, that's the other one. Where is it? I'm hitting the shrubs.
Die!
All right, here comes the bossy dude. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Fucking Windows, you piece of shit. God damn it. I really, really, really dislike that you can't interrupt that, but goddamn fucking piece of shit Windows. It is the biggest piece of crap, and the fact that we've got to live with it in 2026 is ridiculous. I'm going to AFK for a sec, refill my coffee, mutter and moan and piss and moan about how terrible Microsoft Windows is. I'm back. Fine, now I will take a nap. Sleep it off. Still raining? I slept for hours, guys. We found a new discovery. Yeah, we did find bananas. We can now make coconut milk with bananas. And banana saplings. Because we discovered banana seeds. Or so it seems. All right, we're now going to... Oh, we've got the drowned. Lucky me, I managed to pick a place where the drowned would spawn. All right, so... That was annoying. Microsoft forced, maybe I fat-fingered something, but Microsoft forced a context switch. And I couldn't get it back in time to avoid dying. Fiddler crabs. We do not like the fiddler crabs. They kind of suck. Ooh, cayenne pepper. Should have taken advantage of the time I was back there to make rope. Because I need rope to, like, pull on the thing that starts the event that summons a whole bunch of monsters to come and kill you. I think it's monster. I don't specifically remember. What is up? My anger rate at Microsoft Windows for making me die. Other than that, we're getting close to finishing up freeing our crew. I got all my stuff back, right? Yep, all my stuff is back. Now the question is, these guys are still injured. That's good. Well, it's good for me. Come on, Sergeant. Come on, Sarge. Or you can get stuck between those two trees if you like. Thanks, Sarge. I appreciate it. All right. Oh, there's one more. I didn't realize there was one left in here. So there were, what, 8 of them in that place? An ungodly number regardless. Prisoners. All right, we have freed him. Oh, look. Yeah, I could let you out first. Or, okay, fine, I'll let you out first. I believe that is level 3 for freeing all of my crewmen. More gunpowder. I hear the chiming of mist orchids. Yeah, I'm not interested in dodos. Don't need their meat or their eggs. At least the way it's not right now. I'd happily kill any boars I stumbled over, like, hi! Alright, well, we found this part of the shore. We can drop our boat. Get in. Teleport back to home base. Got a repair kit for our boat, eventually. Storage. I actually want to look at that musket. This pistol is better than the one we're using, I think, right? 360 Pierce. Yeah, significantly. We never upgraded that, so we can upgrade our pistol, or we can look at the musket. Or both, I suppose. Let us drop the pistol into our junk drawer. Alright, so we wanted to look at the filibustier's hat. First I was calling it filibuster, and that is not correct, actually. It has nothing to do with Congress. Where's the flibustiers? I think they were gloves? Over here, no doubt. They were gloves. All right. So, to upgrade both of these all the way, we would need, I think, 16 hides. And we have 7. We need a lot more hides. All right, what we can do is we can, because we didn't finish upgrading our gloves yet. We can't quite upgrade the flibustiers all the way.
The body endures more than you think.
Thank you, Doc. That's helpful. We did leave a bunch of copper waiting to be smelted. But we can upgrade these weapons. I believe we've already upgraded the sword all the way. Yeah. It needs iron ingots. But we have not bothered to upgrade our pistol previously. Which is why I wasn't doing a whole shitload of damage. Right now we have enough ingots to finish upgrading either the musket or the pistol, right? Yeah. Maybe both. 428. No, not both. You can upgrade the musket all the way. Most of the time, I think that's the better call because I'm normally using it just as an opener. So we upgrade that. Okay. And this will take the pistol's spot. And how many shots do we have? 20. Hold right. Okay, hold right. Okay, that makes more sense. Hold right click to aim that. I would like to find some more boars willing to donate to the cause of lenses. I don't want to get angry and yell at the computer anymore. Fund, which having higher tiered gear is more likely to prevent. Although not having windows bend me over and treat me like the smallest con on the cell block would be nice too. All right, we're looking for more stupid high donating boars. Hi. Any more around? They have pack behaviors, sort of. A lot of times you'll run into a couple of sows and a boar. That looks like eggs, so this is dodos, not boars. You know, you can't have bacon and eggs without the eggs, so... We're hungry. We'll eat some bacon and eggs and some spicy crab legs. They didn't need those eggs anymore on account of they're dead. More boars and sows. More pigs, okay? More wild pigs. How about some sweet potatoes? Sweet taters. Gotta keep your eyes open. More piggies. Thought I heard something. Oh, we got dodos. Many coastal dodos. Excellent. More hides. Only one? Did one of them not have a not make a donation to the hide fund? That just makes me sad. It's not fair. I would like to complain. I would like to compose a sternly worded letter of protest. Not that anyone would care. But you guys would care. Probably not. Ah, my trap. My undead trap. There was a treasure chest. You dig it up, you open it up, and the 4 skeletons suddenly rise and attack. Suddenly they put on a whole lot of weight and muscle and whatnot and attack. Aha, multiples. Boars. And a sow. How nice. Ah. All right, they all made their hide donations. Let's go ahead and bandage ourselves up. Wasn't expecting the third one to hop in. More sweet potatoes. And we just kind of ran a quick lap of the island, more or less. More or more or less. Oh, and I never did try out my new... Oh, well, perhaps one of these dodos would be kind enough to make a donation of its head. Yeah, oh, you little shit. 1,108 damage. Hey, I wasn't going to shoot him. I was going to be happy shooting the other one. But apparently he chose suicide. He wanted to save his friend, which is nice. It's good that, you know, the dodos can love one another to the point they will sacrifice their own well-being and meat. So, yes, we were going to upgrade. Okay. We can almost finish upgrading both of them. We're going to need, we've got 14, so we're going to need 14. Yeah. 14 coarse fabric. 14 coarse fabric. Flibustier's hat. Upgrade. Flibustier's hat. Oh, it takes 3? You bastard. Gloves only take 2. We can get all 4 of that and 2 of that. Okay, and 2. Those are the gloves. You can see the gloves, sort of brown leather there, black leather there, and the hat. Well, it's an actual hat now. Now I'm looking fucking piratical, boys and girls. Now, a little bit more piratical. Slightly piratical. A little. Yep. And we do not need the stone. But we'll drop it off in the junk drawer. So now, with the Flibustier's hat and gloves, my attacks consume 20 less stamina. Basically, I get more whacks before I have to go on the defensive. I have rescued the crew. Glorious hunters. Okay, I need to bring this information to the head of the Buccaneers. I'm going to assume they are at Tortuga. I need a bigger boat. There it is. 100 wood, 20 nails, 20 pieces of coarse fabric, and 10 ropes. 100 wood. Well, let's get the others first. It was going to need 18 pieces of coarse fabric. 10 rope, I think it was. Wow. Okay, that's right. We also did level up. Curios. Blackbeard's Crew's first map. Map that leads its owner to treasures hidden in the archipelago by Blackbeard's Crew. Progression, I hit level 3. Right. So, we have 4 points available. I do like sabers, great swords, as well as blunderbusses. Pistols and muskets. Well, I think another point into each vitality and endurance is probably good. And I think agility. We want to confirm. And we have our first talent points. So there are two-handed weapons, one-handed weapons, ranged weapons, and then more general gameplay things like stamina, health gain when taking damage, increased effect from healing. Then we have to get some number to unlock the second tier. 3 talent points in the same group. So to open just a flesh wound, blocks consuming less posture, melee damage resist, melee damage bonus, and lastly out there, maximum health. And when you receive a killing blow, instantly restore 30% health with a cooldown of 16 minutes. Improves passive gun speed, reload, increases pierce damage. Hitting a critical spot deals 5% bonus damage. Over here we've got increased critical chance with one-handed weapons, dash and jump actions, consume less stamina, or increases slash damage. We've got 2 points, huh? And what do we have above? Duelist. When only one enemy is within 10 meters, your melee attack deals 6% bonus damage. And you can apply multiple points, I think 3. And after a perfect block, your critical chance is increased by 5% for 12 seconds. One-handed weapon damage by 4%. I'm going to double check, make sure that what we're doing is right now is slash. It is slash. Slash and to jump actions consume less stamina. Oh, dash and jump. Okay. Just give me good old-fashioned increased damage. All right, so we've got that. We needed 10 rope. Did we? grab the rope? We did not grab the rope. $10 rope, 20 fabric, 20 nails, and 100 wood. 20 nails. Where are nails? Right there. And 100 wood. At my age, I don't know if I can manage 100 wood. Let's pretend I didn't say that. I don't think we got any other wood in here, but we'll check. We will check. Oh, we do have a little bit more. Okay. And I also needed a rope for the other... Okay, good. For something else, for one of the quest locations. Let's move all this down here. I'm anal when it comes to keeping a tidy inventory as far as the spaces that are open. All right, we need another 75 wood. All right, we're up to 43 wood. We need 100. I think it was 100, not 200, right? It was 100. Also, I have a lovely bunch of coconuts. $50. Timber. $81. $82. We have 88. And we're hungry. Some spicy crab. Bacon and eggs. $105 wood. All right, we're now going to fast travel to here. We're going to need to kill everything that's around my future boat so that we can repair. $427 damage. Alright, I got all them taken care of. There's another one over... Oh, that's one of the spitters. They really suck. Let's go ahead and bandage our asses up. Well, not just our asses, our entire being. Maybe we don't need to. Actually, we can probably just come over here and then repair from here. Repair the ship. We need hands. 7 men should do. Do we not have 7 men? I have a boat. I have a big, bad new boat. Now, I saw someone almost drown trying to get onto their boat. So we'll get on our little boat and we'll ride it out to the catch. Mind you, we've got no cannon on board. Well, you can never tell, you know. Here we are, me and me crew. And a salty bunch of lads they look like, too. Proper salty. In other words, they play internet games. They're salty. Let's see. New discoveries available. New building elements. Ficus. Because we got some ficus seeds. How my venture build a shipwrights workshop at camp. I need to talk to Dr. Galen. But I believe because we're on a boat. No, we can't fast travel. Oh, we have to be like at the wheel, don't we? We have to be at the wheel.
Captain at the helm!
Captain at the helm, aye lads. Victory. We have reached the catch. Can I not change my boat? It just says catch. It's a kind of boat. All right, we'll talk with the doctor.
I remain at your service.
How can I help? The ship's afloat and the crew is ready to sail. We can get out of here. I'm afraid that's not possible, Doctor. Oh, is he going to betray me? Stab me in the back? What are you talking about? I confess I haven't been completely honest with you, Captain. Do you remember that strange artifact the pirates found on your ship? I took service on your ship for the sole purpose of delivering that artifact to our mainland, to the mainland at the governor's request. Are you even a doctor? I want to know who I'm traveling with. I am indeed a doctor and run a practice on Tortuga. I do hope to return there soon. That is, if there's anything left to return to. We still must recover the artifact, whatever the cost. And what's that got to do with me exactly? You were dead, Captain. A bullet through your heart. Thomas Richards killed you right there on the deck. Trust a physician, no man lives through such a wound. And yet you're here, walking, talking, and breathing. And I'd wager my scalpel it's connected to the artifact Mr. Richards took. How are you so sure? The governor had eyes everywhere, especially among Edward Teach's lackeys. Rumor has it that Blackbeard has a similar artifact and uses it to turn men into undead servants. I believe the marks on your body are no disease, but a transformation in effect. None can say how much time you have left. If anything can save you, it's the artifact and its mysterious powers. All right, let's say I believe you. How do we get it? I asked the rescued sailors. They say Thomas Richards, the pirate who stormed our ship, lies holed up not far from here. He set up a fortified camp in one of the caves. There's only one way in, and the gate is almost always locked. You can get inside if you take the black marks from Richard's lieutenants. They are guarding 2 large jungle camps. That's all for now. All right. We've got more XP. Revenge is a disease. Is it disease? Revenge is best served cold. I don't know. Hot revenge. I mean, everyone, by default, they assume cold revenge is the best. Like I was talking the other day about potato salad. The reason potato salad is cold is because it has mayonnaise and usually egg in it, and those are not things that you want to leave unrefrigerated. But hot, warm, freshly made freshly made potato salad, warm, is delicious. And so when I was using the microwave to warm up cold potato salad, it's the same thing here. Maybe revenge is only served cold because it spoils. But if it's fresh revenge, you can serve that warm or even hot. This has been my TED Talk. Find 4 black marks. Thomas Richards is paranoid. He's holed up in his cave camp and won't even poke his nose outside. I'll have to get my hands on some special black marks to get inside. I don't think we're quite ready for that. Let's see. I had quests. Challenges. No. Collections. Character. I had quests. What quests did I have? Glorious Hunters. No. How my sea adventure began. Build a shipwright's workshop at camp. So that should be crafting and utilities. Personal weapons and ship's fittings. I didn't notice how much I needed for that. I need 15 wood and 10 coarse fabric. I'll get back to you. I have a big boat, guys. You see my big boat? I have an enormous boat. Ladies love a man with an enormous boat. I've heard. Got turned around. Woods and ficus seeds. We still have that one rope, and we want to keep that on us. So, is that going to go in here? I assume. 10 coarse fabric. Alright, access to that, access to that, and access to that. 12-pounders. We can make guns. Boarding party gear. Hull bracing. Standard timber bracing added to steady the hull under strain. So we'll need wood and more copper. That is 12-pounders. Copper and wood. But I think we've got copper waiting for us. We do have some copper waiting for us. Not a bunch. We're gonna need more copper. We did finish an adventure completion here for... Next up, craft 12-pounder cannons for your ship. A few simple 12-pounders should do for now. Okay, well, how about 2? We need more wood to make a second one. We need 7 more wood. And of course we get 6. I will not let them triumph over me by forcing me to chop more wood. I'm going to pick up a single piece of wood so I have exactly what I require. They can't force me. They can't make me do things I don't want to do. They're not the boss of me. Not sure who the boss of me is, but it's not them. Hey, how about 2 12-pounders? How's that sound to you? I think it sounds pretty good. Is that not enough? Perhaps I have to equip them. Ship management. I didn't pick them up because I'm me. Oh, Doc. You are quite well. If you feel poorly, come to me at once. Something troubling you, Doctor? Just before we sailed, I heard Jean-Paul d'Ogeron, governor of Tortuga, was killed. D'Ogeron. Then Thomas Richards stormed your ship. The attack was carefully planned. He knew the route and timing, and even who had the artifact. That means someone betrayed the governor. By God, I want to get my hands on the bastard. Any idea who it might be? Nothing concrete, just a suspicion. Governor d'Ogeron surrounded himself with men he trusted without reservation. I cannot believe one of them would stab him in the back. How did the governor die? Jean-Paul was attacked as he returned from a meeting with a business associate, just like with the artifact. The pirates knew exactly where he'd be and at what time. Could they have planted a spy close to him? Only a few trusted friends knew about my mission. None of them would have made a deal with Blackbird. We were bound by our belief in an independent Tortuga, a small corner of freedom amid the world's tyranny. I don't want to accuse anyone without proof. I need a lead, something that points to the traitor, or at least shows how he passed information to the pirates. Maybe there's something at Richards' camp. Do you have anything for me? Yes, take this. It might come in handy. A minor healing potion. Gee, thanks, Doc. Seriously. Dude. Seriously. I didn't pick them up. I'll pick them up now. I am carrying 2 12-pounders. The bitter pill. Someone tipped off pirates. I'll get decoration books and scrolls, 300 piastres, and 15 guineas once I get into Thomas Richards' camp. Build a wharf and summon the ketch with cannons. Oh, okay. I have to build a wharf. You know, I don't think you can build a wharf. Klingons are conceived by sexual congress. You can't build a Klingon. Wait a second. I'm hearing wrong kind of wharf. Never mind. Farming, decorations and stairs, crafting and utilities. Origin beds, no. No. Pillars and beams, windows and doors, stairs and things, decoration farm. That's a large pier. That's the same thing as a wharf? A pier large enough to fit the whole crew, a few barrels of rum, and a little room left for adventure. I'm assuming that's it. So we need more wood. Choppity chop chop. I'm assuming that the picture of the wharf it showed was just not supposed to be representative. No, we've got enough, but We'll chop all you like, we'll crunch more. Or crunch all you like, we'll make more. Well, I would think a good place for it would be out here on just the tip. I'm hungry again. It was in pre-built structures. I don't think that was it. Large pier. It was a wharf. Did I get access to it and not realize? No. Don't think I'm missing anything. No. But we'll try 7 more pieces of wood and see if we can't make our wharf a little bigger. I mean, making a bigger Klingon, that makes sense. They like fighting. It's easier to fight when you're big. If necessary, let's make sure we've got enough to make 2. Make it 2. Make it 2 things larger. I got a coconut. Do you have a coconut? You're using coconuts. We found them. Coconuts. In England, the game so far I think is quite good. But like many of the survival crafting games, a lot of it's going to come down to taste, as to whether it's to your taste or not. I like it. Let's see. I mean, the 2-word description is Pirate Valheim, and there's a lot of validity in that. But, for instance, I just, 10 minutes ago, managed to repair and crew a larger ship as opposed to just basically a little rowboat. And there's sea combat in it. And thunder. I don't think we've had thunder before. So I'm enjoying it. It is, I will note, why is that on top of me like that? Can I not place it next to the other one? Doesn't look like we can extend our boat out any further. Or I mean our wharf out any further. I played the demo for 6 hours just before Steam Next Fest, and I really enjoyed it. So that was what led me to eventually buy it. Why is that allowing me to build there? I don't... Okay, well, I'm on board my ship. Ship action panel, ship cargo, ship gear. You can manage the gear of your ship while close to a wharf. Am I not close? Okay, this is the storage area. Ship action panel. Ship gear. I'm guessing then this is for like reload and repair and other stuff, but I'm not sure. Did that give me credit for the quest? Doesn't look like it gave me credit for the quest, though. How am I see adventures? Build a wharf. And equip the ketch with cannons. I'm guessing this is not considered a wharf. It is a dock, but not a wharf? I am a little bit confused. Oh, maybe at the crafting table for ship stuff. Hull bracing. No. Upgrades. No equipment is in my inventory. Boarding party gear. Well, we're going to need... Okay, well, we can make this now. Yo-ho, yo-ho. A pirate's life for me. I'm not sure how this part works. For now, I'm going to put this in here. We have got our ship, which was our primary objective for the evening. I think I'm going to call it here for the stream. Spend a little time figuring out what it is I'm missing. Just see if there's anything new that's been added to the other crafting stuff. I am dubious, but it's not impossible. We still need to upgrade the gloves. No, the hat twice. So we'll need 6 more rough hide to finish that up, because it's currently 4? No, it just needs 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, we did upgrade it 1, right? No, we had 2. So it was 1 to 3, so it would be upgraded to 4. It's currently 3. There we go. So yeah, we need 6 more rough hides to finish crafting that up. Nothing new has been added here, and nothing new on the alchemy table either. All right, well, I think I am going to call it an evening here. I want to thank you guys all for hanging out with me, as always. I'm very appreciative. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, with more of Windrose, which I am definitely enjoying. The only other thing upcoming is I would expect on Monday I'll be playing back at Marvel Heroes for Midtown Madness. Let's see, Sunday night is Raid Night in Guild Wars 2. So I may or may not stream that. I will definitely be playing it, and if you're interested, you can watch on a number of other streamers will be streaming it. I may or may not. Again, though, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. It is definitely appreciated. Hopefully, you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your Friday evening, or possibly Saturday morning, goes okay. And as always, I insist that you all have a kick-ass weekend, because you deserve a kick-ass weekend. I'll expect full reports of all of your kick-ass activities on my desk first thing Monday morning. Have a great week.